Hey you guys, this is DJ Steph, and I'm so excited because I'm part of Vaquero radio station. This is basically my show. It's gonna be called Motivation Madness. I'm so excited. It's gonna be from Monday 2 to 3, and basically, I'm giving you motivation for all UTRGV students. So, if you would like, you should tune in all the time at Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. Hey, you guys, we're back. And since I'm super nervous for my first show, I'm gonna bring in a special guest named DJ Rando. So give him an applause, you guys. And let's see if he could introduce himself. So
Hello guys, it's DJ Random from the Random Hour. Any hour, if any DJ is not here, hey, I'm here. So it's a pleasure to be here in the first show, and I hope you guys like it. So what's gonna be about the topic today?
Oh, so our topic is basically finding your own power. And yeah, a lot of people don't understand when I say that. They're like, what are you talking about? Well, it really just depends on you. Like, your own power depends on how you defined it for yourself. So if you want to be more confident or have more strength in like body wise, or honestly, if you just want confidence, that's what I picture power as, more confidence. But a lot of people don't know how to say no, so that could be another power that you could gain through this show, hopefully.
Where do you find your power?
I'm a huge flirt, but that's my power, so I won't be exposing myself. Other than that, my confidence apparently is very prominent, and a lot of people kind of point it out. So I'm gonna show you guys how to basically find your own power and what you define power is. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So power is literally just for yourself. It's not for others or it's not against others. So please don't use it for others or against others because it's within yourself. Like, you need to find this within yourself. If you cannot find it within yourself, then you have literally nothing. And that's very sad to see. And I could analyze people very well. So when I see people, I could tell what kind of power they have usually and how much of it they have. When I see when someone doesn't have any power, it gives me chills because I was in that position when I was in high school and middle school, basically. I hate when people are in that position. Like, and it could be caused by insecurity, it could be caused by anything, but honestly, it's the saddest thing to hear or like to see. People will be slouching when they're walking, or people will look down when they're walking, and it's very sad. It's honestly like, how can I help you, basically? So the way you define power is honestly up to you, and there's a lot of different types of power for everyone. Honestly, you could confidence. That's the main power that a lot of people want, but then there could be like mine, flirting. I use my flirting as a confidence, and it's a confidence boost. And usually I don't have to use it with other people, but like, it's flirting, like, and it's not for male validation or women validation. It's honestly for me. Like, I could flirt because I have confidence in myself, and that's my power. I won't be exposing my power anymore because then people are going to be like, oh my God, her power. She's going to use it on me. I'm not. I promise it's usually just me. So if I flirt with you, I'm so sorry. But it's not for you. It's for me. And yeah, basically. So there's a lot of different types of ways you could get power. You could have the villain mindset, and then you could identify your power and change your power and accept your power, which we'll get into later on. And then there's also a way to get, what do you call it? Like, it's when you take care of yourself. Just self-care, that's what it is. When you take care of yourself, and honestly, that gives you a lot of power as well. So if you don't use it, then why why don't you use it? Like, honestly, it'll give you a lot of power. Like, even the basic stuff, like making your bed when you leave. Leave your dorm, leave your room, leave your apartment, leave your house. If you make your bed, at least you controlled one thing out of your life compared to other things. And that's self-care that gives you power. You're gaining the power. You're not losing any power because you're in control of your life when you make your bed. And it's as simple as that. And a lot of people don't see it as that. They're like, oh my God, that's another chore. Yeah, it is a chore, but you're able to control your power and say, hey, I need to get out of bed and I need to make my bed. You have control in yourself, and that gives you a lot of power. When you lose your power is when you don't have control of yourself, or when you lose what your power is, or when you forget what your power is. That's very sad to see. And I keep saying it because it is very sad. It's very sad to see people insecure. It's very sad to see. And I get it. It's college, and like you're lost. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know what you want to be when you're older. If you have parents like me where they want you to be in a smart degree, which there is no smart degree, but if they want you to be in a smart degree, you probably just want to crawl in your bed and never come out of it, be in a little cocoon. And it's so sad. Like, it is. Like, I know because I've been through it. I've been where it is like that, where my parents want me in a smart degree, and I'm like, there's no smart degree. First of all, a degree is a degree. Second of all, I'm not happy in this degree, so I'm changing my degree, and I'm a pursue what I want to be, what I want to become, who I want to be. I'm going to get money each way, whichever way I possibly can, so don't worry about that. Honestly, I'm going to send you back home to the housing homes. What are they called? The nursing homes. You're going to be over there because apparently my degree doesn't cover you. That's what I'm saying. But, like, I know how it feels to not have any power. So when you gain the power back, you're like relieved, you're free, you feel the confidence boost, you feel better about yourself, you want to be who you are, and you want to achieve different things in life. And it's relieving, it's enlightening. Oh my God, I keep messing up, I'm so sorry, but it's enlightening and it's very cool. So I'm gonna be playing Billie Eilish, Your Power. After that, it's going to be God's a Woman by Ariana Grande. So see you then, you guys. Bye. Hey, you guys, we're back, and we're going to keep talking about power because that's my segment for today. So this part of it will be talking about adopting the villain mindset. And as you know it, we have DJ Rando. So I believe he has the villain mindset for sure.
What do you think of that?
Why do I think that? Yes. Oh, it's because you see yourself as the main character of your own story, and that's the villain mindset, even though they're not the main character.
I mean, how? Like, I have to think of someone else?
What do you mean?
Like, that's the thing I have to do?
Yeah. Like, the villain mindset, not necessarily, it doesn't mean that you have to be mean or evil or gruesome. It honestly just means that you see yourself and you become your true self, or the full version of yourself. That's basically what it is.
What happened when they treat you like wrong? For example, me, I suffered bullying on my elementary and junior high, actually. So my self-esteem was like really bad. So until I just went to high school, actually, like, things were really good, but yeah.
But that doesn't go with the villain mindset.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that make me villain, or what?
Oh, no.
Because, yeah, I didn't think too much about myself, actually, in those times.
You think about yourself too much?
Like, I think it was the worst. Like, for example, my skin tone, I hated for so much time, for like a long time, because they told me that it was not the way that I speak. They didn't like it, so I don't know.
Oh no, those are mean people.
I know, right?
Man.
I don't know. I don't know how I actually survived that. Like, legit, I still have like some stuff inside it, but yeah.
Yeah, but you have a very good confidence. Like, it seeks seeps out of your energy, if that makes sense.
I mean, I think that's the family support, but I think more of one of my friends that actually helped me like along with this process. So she was the one that makes me who I am, and a teacher too. Like those, like three are the main characters of my story.
Of your story. Got you. That's why I think the villain mindset is very keen for a lot of people to adopt. Like, a lot of people should adopt that mindset, especially to gain more power for themselves, not necessarily to others or against others. Please remember that, you guys. It's not against everyone and it's not towards anyone. It's just for yourself. The power is just for yourself. So if you're a flirt like me, you could use it for yourself, but don't go and make people catch feelings, okay? Thank you.
You're gonna be just in the radio, but like, this is what teacher Steph told me.
They're gonna be like, oh my god, I need to flirt and make people catch feelings and be toxic. No, don't do that, you guys. That is not the point.
I got it wrong the first time too. I was like, oh, she was talking about the evil mindset. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm evil, but that was not the main point. Now that she explained it out, it actually makes more sense.
Yeah, the villain mindset is, you know how a lot of people like villains more than the hero usually, like Joker and Batman. Let's bring Joker and Batman into this.
That's the most toxic relationship I've ever heard.
Oh my god, yes. First, we're not talking about toxicity here. That'll be the next one. But Joker, you know, a lot of people tend to like Joker more than Batman. Do you want to know why?
Because he's the villain.
Because he's a villain, yes. That's the main thing. Yeah, he's a villain. He's cool and he has swag and all that cool stuff, and he knows how to kill people. Yes, of course. No, it's not because of that. It's not because he's cute or whatever, even though he's low-key cute, but it's not him. Okay, the reason why a lot of people tend to like Joker more than Batman is because Joker literally doesn't care, and that's what the villain mindset is for, and that's how you could gain power. So Joker doesn't care about anything, literally. He'll solve any problem he has. If he wants something, he gets it. That's a power that you want to have, no? Like, wouldn't you want to not worry about anything and just go with the flow, basically? That's what I would like.
I mean, it's hard sometimes not care about it. Because I think when you do something and you actually start thinking about who you will, like, affect, I think your heart just doesn't allow it to. I think that's like the vital point. And the thing with the Joker is just like doing every. I mean, I know first it's a character, you know, it's a fiction, but I think in real life you put in that sense. I don't know if like someone can do it actually, because it's weird.
Well, that's the whole thing about the villain mindset. If you adopt it as your own mindset, I'm pretty sure you'll feel like super relieved, especially like compared to Joker, okay? Joker compared to Batman. Let's see it. Ready? So Joker doesn't care whatsoever, and Batman cares too much. And I'd rather not care whatsoever than care too much. And then another thing that Joker tends to do is that every time he is caught by Batman, he tries to find another solution. And that's another thing that a lot of people need to adapt into their mindset. Well, at least in my opinion. That's why the villain mindset is so keen to be adopted or to be adapted. If you have villain mindset, you'll be relieved. You'll be, I don't know how to say it. You'll be happy because you don't care anymore. You're being yourself. You're solving each and every problem that comes your way. You have no self-pity, no excuses. You're just being you. It's hard because I know how it is. Like, I've been through the same thing. I'm not telling you as a preacher or anything. I'm telling you honestly and truthfully, to adapt or adopt the villain mindset, you just have to go with the flow kind of thing. You have to be yourself. And, like, the main thing a lot of people can't do, which I tend to do the same thing, so don't get me wrong. But a lot of people, including me, cannot say no to people, or we tend to say sorry all the time, or what's the other thing that we tend to do? That's the thing, like we're trying to please others instead of pleasing ourselves. Yeah, that's horrible. Like, I know how it feels to like like I said earlier, my parents don't want me in a degree that isn't smart necessarily, which I hate that term, the smart degree. Oh my God. Every degree, first of all, needs intelligence. Second of all, there's no such thing as segregation between degrees. So please don't segregate me. And like, I know how it feels to like want to please them. Like, I literally put myself in a degree that I was never going to like, never going to want. And it was horrible. I was like, this is not for me. I know what is for me, but I want to try to please my parents. And it didn't work out. So when I say to adopt the villain mindset, it's better just to try to adopt it. So what I did is got out of my degree and I left. I was like, hell no. No, thank you. I don't want this. No, 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 no. We're going to change the degree. Please, thank you. I'm not going to tell you guys what my degree was, but yeah. I don't want you guys stalking me. But yeah, that's how I adapted the villain mindset. And there's other ways, don't get me wrong. To be yourself is a really hard thing to do. And a lot of villains, especially like Joker, he's himself. He's crazy. He's a lunatic. He's all over the place. But he does not care. And that's the villain mindset there, that he doesn't care. He's him. And you don't accept him for him, well, then move on, kind of a thing. So another villain that I could bring up is Megamind, which is so weird.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Megamind is a great villain, first of all. But he comes between the villain mindset and then the hero mindset. So in the very beginning, he has the villain mindset, the I don't care. I could do whatever I want. And he's so relieved. And that's what made him so cool. Like, he was so relieved. Nothing mattered. He just wanted to get Metro Man and, like, demolish him kind of a thing. But he didn't care. And that's what the villain mindset was. But then he had to worry later on about Roxanne because he was falling in love for Roxanne. Like, she was beautiful kind of a thing to him. And he was worrying. And he was like, oh, my God, what do I do? What do I do this? And how do I do that? And, oh, my God, I need to change myself. I need to be Bernard. And that's the opposite of the villain mindset. He became someone he wasn't. And he didn't have the villain mindset anymore. He became someone else. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm giving you two different scenarios so you could compare. And not only that, you could see the difference of the villains. So the next chapter of this story is going to be options. But right now, we're going to take a short break with Hotline Bling by Drake, okay? Bye, you guys. Hey, you guys, we're back at it again. And instead of the villain mindset, because I already talked about the villain mindset, we're going to take another option to find your own power. It's called ICA, which is identify, change, or accept, okay? And this is basically when you identify your problem or your insecurity, and then you either change the way of the problem or you change the mindset and you accept it. And that's basically it. Identify is I, C is change, and then accept is A, of course, right? So when you identify the problem or your insecurity or whatever you have, you basically just have to ask yourself questions like, let's go. So I'm going to ask DJ Rando what kind of questions. Okay. Let's see if he could answer each and every questions. Okay, so DJ Rando, what do you want to pursue later on in life?
Actually, it will be just my degree, I think, and then like be able to not work, make my business work. That's my mindset. Got
you. And you see, he answered it like nothing. That's how you know that he has power within himself, because he answered the question without hesitation, and that's the whole point. So when you go home or if you're in the car by yourself, ask yourself questions like, hey, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? Why do you want to do this? Why? What are your insecurities? What do I want to be? Yep. Honestly, that's where I don't have power, because I don't know what I want to be. I'm just in the flow, but that's my villain mindset. So then I gain other power, and that's, you see, it like
I'm
interacts.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk more about it, please.
Oh, which one? The villain mindset or the
Villain
ICA? The
I
villain
mean, the
mindset.
ICA actually sounds interesting. Though.
Well, okay. The ICA is basically identifying the problem, changing the problem or your mindset, and accepting it. So a lot of people, I know for a fact, a lot of people have body image problems. And don't get me wrong, I have those too. Like, don't get me wrong. But you either identify it, right? First, you identify the problem. So my thing is I hate my nose. I don't know why, but I don't think it's a cute button nose. And I think I have a Squidward nose and I hate it. But I identified the problem, right? So now you either change the mindset or change the problem, right? So I either go get plastic surgery and waste hundreds of money on plastic surgery, or I could say, well, at least I'm the only one in my family that has this kind of nose, right? And everyone else is not different. They're the same. So they're there and I'm the cool one in the family. So I appreciate that mindset. After that, I'm sorry, you guys, but DJ Rando's laughing at me.
I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's because I have the same problem. I gotta be honest. My mom hates my nose.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, like legit. Like I have my dad's nose.
Oh, okay.
So she hates it so much.
Oh, no.
Even my grandma and my grandma, the three of them hate my nose.
Oh no.
So every time it was the same thing. And you know what? I love my nose.
I like my nose too. I don't see what's the problem, especially my side profile. I'm like, wow, it's all straight and everything.
No, for me, it's like, it's just normal. Like
it's a normal nose.
It's just normal. I mean,
well, okay, yeah, I get that.
It's like it's gonna be with me the rest of my life. Because it was like that's a problem. Like,
well, you see, we already accepted it. Like we accepted it, so that's why we gain power over it. So you see where the power interacts in here. If you identify the insecurity or the problem you're having, and then you change the mindset or you accept it, then what are people gonna tell you? They're gonna be like, man, you have an ugly nose, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I do, so what? Like there's nothing that someone could tell you or someone else could bring you down or anything like that. So I think that's pretty cool. Like another thing a lot of people wouldn't like assume of me, which is funny, but I had a huge problem in high school and middle school of my skin tone, and I'm really güerita. I'm like white. Yeah. So a lot of people never like get that because like white privilege and all that. But my mom was very morenita. She's very dark. So when people would see me, and she was a teacher for my high school teacher. So when people would see me with her, they were like, "Why are you adopted? Is she your mom? Why don't you not look like her?" And I'm like, I don't know. It just didn't work out. And then, well, now I accept that I'm very güerita and my mom's very morenita, but we're very cute people. So I don't see the problem. Like, she's still my mom, even if I were adopted, because there's nothing wrong being adopted or from the foster home. But like, even if I were adopted, right, by my mom has been a great mother to me. So I don't see the problem with her being morenita or me being güerita. Like her being dark and me being like really white doesn't mean anything. She's still my mom and I'm still her daughter. Hopefully, unless she disowns me, then I'm not her daughter. But I hope she doesn't. Oh my God, you guys. If she disowns me, I'm going to be homeless, you guys. So she better not disown me. But like when you identify stuff like that, when you identify the problem, then you get a little bit of the power back. And then if you change the problem, like if you think you're overweight or if you think you want more muscles or you want a butt, then you either change the problem, say, hey, I'm going to go to the gym, go change my appearance, see what happens, see if I accept myself, right? Or you could change your mindset where you could go, hey, I might not have a butt, but I'm pretty cute in the face. Like, come on. Like, that's all you got to do, you guys. And it's hard. It is. Like, a lot of people, like, I have a friend of mine, right? she has a hard time when I tell her she's pretty, and I think she's gorgeous. Oh my god, she's so pretty. And she hates when I say, "Hey, you're so pretty. Like you look really pretty today." Or I love her smile. Her smile's so brightening. It like invites you into a room. So when when I say, "Hey, your smile is so pretty. Like how can you not smile around me? All the guys are going to go over to you. Like Jesus Christ, you're going to get all the guys just by smiling." Well, when I tell her, "Hey, your smile is really pretty," I'm being very genuine. Your smile is so pretty. And then she hates when I say that because she's like, "No, it isn't," or "No, it isn't." Like she'll play around, right? She'll put in the fake voice of like, "No, it isn't. Like it's not pretty. Like, oh, stop it." And she's not trying to fish for compliments. She honestly doesn't think she's pretty, and I hate it. I'm like, "Girl, have you seen all the guys you're pulling? You're pulling the cute ones. I'm not." So please help. Like, what are you doing? But like, she's so pretty and she's so cute. She has a great smile, and like, I hate that she doesn't accept that she does have a great smile. So when she tells me, "Hey, I honestly don't like my smile," I'm like, "Girl, why? You're so cute. That doesn't make any sense." So she loses like her power because she doesn't like her smile at all. She doesn't accept it. She doesn't accept that she has a smile that is so pretty and it brings people in. Like she doesn't accept it. And I get that. Like, don't get me wrong. I thought my nose was the most horrible living nose around. And I always thought my skin was super pale. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm with every Mexican around here in the border." And they're so morenitos. And I'm over here looking like an outcast. And I wish I was morenito. And I wish I had those. Oh my God. You know what I wished I had? Like back then, I was like, "Oh my God, imagine if I had curly hair." I have very wavy hair. So it's like, wow, what? And like, I wished I didn't like stand out. But now that I look back on it, I was like, yeah, now I do stand out. Yeah, I am as güerita as can be. I have this nose and I have to accept it even though I don't like it. It's like, it's there. I'm going to live with it because I ain't going to pay for money, and it's going to be there, and my kids are going to see it. Like, they're going to be like, "Oh my God, I have your nose, Mom." So I'm not going to change it, but that's basically what it is. Like, to the ICA, that's your other option for sure, right? It's going to be identify the problem, change the problem or your mindset, or accept it, you guys. So that's going to be a wrap for this segment, and I'm going to take you to a cool song. I love the song. It's called No Guidance by Chris Brown. Ready, set, bye, you guys. Hey, you guys, I'm back. And this is going to be my last segment for the show, which is kind of sad. Hey, DJ Rando, stop. Oh, don't be cheering about this being my last segment. Oh my God. DJ Rando is really fighting over here. Well,
it's the evil mentality, though.
It's the villain mentality. No. The villain mentality, we already discussed this. Oh my God. Okay. It doesn't mean that you have to be evil. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
A little bit.
Oh my God. Okay, whatever.
That's a new mentality, though.
No. No. Okay, you guys, let me refresh and tell you guys. When you gain this power, please don't use it against others. Don't do that. That's horrible. You're gonna make people lose their confidence and lose their, I don't know, lose the power they had. Like that. Bring people up and don't push people down, kind of a thing. Because if you know how it feels to be bullied and to not love yourself or not like yourself or not, I don't know, not accept yourself, then why are you gonna take it from other people? That's horrible. So please don't do that. It's please. When you gain power, you use it for yourself. It's only for yourself. It's not for others. It's not to be accepted by others. It's not to be against others. Yeah. You're gaining something. Don't throw it at people, kind of a thing. Okay? Thank you. And so for the last piece of the segment, I'm going to be telling you that you should take care of yourself, all of you. I know you guys are college students because me too. But like, you need to take care of yourself. You need to get sleep. You need to drink water. I know I hate water, but drink water. Like, I know everyone hears that, but like, drink water. Write down your thoughts, declutter, make your bed, like exercise, yoga, meditate, eat healthy, cut off like people that you don't like. Be honest with yourself. Oh my God, DJ Rando is making a mess here. Jesus Christ, DJ Rando. Get some fresh air. Man, he's Jesus.
Yeah, my mentality just out right.
He'd be laughing at the whole thing, and I don't appreciate that, but whatever.
I'm
So,
not laughing, I was joking.
oh, oh my God, he was choking you guys. Jesus. And I was not saving him for the life of him. Okay. Well, you guys, just take care of yourself. Do self-care, do your skincare, everything that everyone has been preaching about. Well, I'm telling you to do it too. So go to sleep, drink water, declutter, I don't know, other things. And like, don't use the power when you get it. I know you might not have it right now, but when you get power, and depending on how you define it, like, when you get that, don't use it against others. It's just for yourself, basically. And remember to adopt the mindset of the villain, even though they're not the main characters. They are a big part of it. And adopt that, you'll be set. And then also another option is the ICA, the identify your problem, change your problem, or the mindset, and accept it. So you guys need to figure out what you're going to do. Well, you don't have to, but like, it's preferred. Like, try to figure out what you're going to do. For sure, do self-care. The self-care is a really important thing. I know a lot of people are hearing it over and over and over and over again. But self-care is very important. The villain mindset is going to help you a lot if you gain it. The ICA, again, it's going to help you a lot. All these things are going to help you a lot because it did help me in a very good way, in a very positive way. I'm not fully there where I'm like really confident. Don't get me wrong. I have insecurities too, you guys. I'm not a robot, but I might be talking like one, but I'm not one. So just remember that, like, I'm still a human. So this is my tips for you guys, and this is how you guys will feel better about it. So don't worry too much. You guys are college students, so when you gain the power, don't use it. Oh my God, I'm gonna repeat myself over and over and over and over again because I cannot have people using and abusing the power that they gain. Don't do that, please. That is not cool. So please, 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 please don't use it against others. It's only for yourself, and it'll be enlightening and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoy this segment. And I hope you guys enjoy my show. So when you want to see me or when you want to hear about me or hear of me, please come and hear it on Motivation Madness with DJ Steph on Monday from 2 to 3 at Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. And I'm going to cut off and we're going to put Roxanne. So hope you guys like it. Bye.